It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your two best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's reality alert.
Yes, daddy. No, daddy. Okay, daddy.
She rules, man. She
Yes.
rules. She's giving it right back, and I love it.
Yes, Daddy.
I love it.
I feel like
I know you changed the tone on that, and it could be a completely different thing. You know.
I feel like that soundbite is going to be used for the end of time.
We're back,
man.
folks. We
are back.
It's been a minute.
Vacation's over.
Yeah. Yep. For those who are listening, this is not today is June 13th. We are not recapping episode 9 right now. We're recapping episode 8. So if you're looking for the newest one, we're going to be doing that tomorrow because we missed episode 8 last week. I was traveling. I was in the home of Bilal and Shida's town, Kansas City, Missouri. I looked for the gondolas. I think that's more Salina. I did stop in Salina, though.
Oh, sorry, I got confused.
I didn't see Emily.
Oh, you went to Kansas City.
I went to Kansas City. You just, any Midwestern state you play that for, right?
So I knew that you went through Salina, and I was so focused on the fact that you saw the ponies.
Yes, I saw lots of ponies, lots of cows.
Yes.
On my drive through Kansas, my very boring drive through Kansas. No, when I searched for the gondolas, didn't see them.
Oh.
Really wanted to take my wife on a romantic date where we argue about having kids on a gondola. Didn't happen.
Did you pull any pranks?
No, I didn't. I should have, though. I really should have.
What was the whole point?
I know. Honey, we're actually not going to Kansas City. We're going to.
You should have taken her
Virginia.
to a foreclosed home and said this was the Airbnb that you got.
That's what I should have done. Yes.
And then taken her to the Airbnb or something like that. Like that would.
And my wife's like, "This is not okay.
This is not okay. I feel like I took a step back in time." Like.
This place looking like Sanford and Son.
No, I stopped for gas in Salina, where Emily and Kobe were, and
there we go.
I saw the famous water tower. I texted you a photo of the water tower.
That was incredible. I felt like I was.
I remember you called me right away. You were screaming.
I know that water tower.
There wasn't much there. I didn't really get to see the town. Didn't get to see the jewelry store. I was bummed about that. I wanted to see Kobe in there picking out a ring.
While you were there, did you say,
"Let's go have mommy and daddy time"?
Did that phrase come up?
You know, it didn't.
Oh, okay.
Weirdly enough, it didn't.
I didn't feel like that would come over me. Just checking. I just think that the water tower probably brings that out in people.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's a water tower. It makes you want that mommy and daddy time.
Yes.
Without a doubt. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, daddy. No, daddy. Okay, daddy.
There's a lot of daddies and mommies in this show, isn't there?
I need a daddy. You're a daddy.
I feel really shock jockey right now.
I know. We may as well be a morning radio show.
So our first caller.
Yes. Can we do callers?
Daddy? Daddy Dane from Sheboygan is calling in. And he has a problem with his wife.
Yeah. Hey, if you can't beat him, join him, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, should we, talk about this episode?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Just want to make sure.
Bilal is heartbroken. He's heartbroken because Shida will not just give in to his every whim. She won't come with him to Juma. He just, if she doesn't come and if she doesn't do every little thing that he says, maybe this marriage won't work out, Ben.
Yeah. Look, she's being a real piece of shit for wanting to live her own life, Max.
I
It's
know.
really fucked up that
Like,
she's doing this.
It's not compulsory for women to do it, but for Bilal's woman, it is.
Well, you know, the thing is like, how does the thought? Well, you know, I know how, but how does the thought not pop into Bilal's head that after what he did last time they went to Juma, that she might not be so anxious to get back there again? You know,
Because he's a narcissist.
yes. Well, that's why I said I knew how.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I wouldn't be rushing to get back there after the last experience that was
Yeah,
had,
yeah,
where he
she's
didn't
like-
introduce her to anyone there. And she was just standing in the corner the whole time watching everything go down as he
Yeah.
was mad at her like he is every day apparently.
Yeah, so once he can't win that fight, oh, and she also calls him out over the lecturing thing, and he's like, well, let me lecture you on how I don't give lectures.
Yeah, that
she's
really
like,
proved
okay.
a point for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, then he freaks out over the whole pins in the couch, which
Jeez.
they were destroying the couch. You know how expensive that couch is?
Yeah.
Those pins removing all of the threads. She was de-threading the couch.
Yeah. He's gonna have to send it in and get it, you know, reupholstered or whatever. You know.
Yeah, the fabric was unfabricked.
Yep. Unbelievable.
This guy's the fucking worst.
No respect.
Sucks.
That the whole house is flooded and there's pins in all the couches. It's just a nightmare.
He
It's an absolute
sucks.
nightmare.
Boo.
I can't believe he's divorced. It's weird.
I know. I wonder what happened.
The pin in the couch. That's the big crux of today's
He's
episode.
like, she's leaving pins everywhere. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure the pins are everywhere.
Yeah. They're in the
Look,
pillows.
if she was leaving pins like on the floor or like in the bed, I would be like, okay, we need to have.
Yeah, I'm
a
not
discussion.
sleeping on a pin bed. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, we need to have a discussion. I'm stepping on pins. I don't want to get a pin in my dick. I sleep naked. I'm worried.
Jesus.
I'm nervous.
Why did you have to give us that image?
Because what if I slept naked?
Yeah, I mean it would hurt
Yeah.
for sure.
I
It would
don't
really hurt.
sleep naked, by the way.
Okay.
But if I did,
I appreciate you clarifying that for the
and
listeners. Yeah.
and somebody left pins in the bed, I would be very scared.
Yeah, I don't want a pin bed.
No.
You know. Not interested. Not interested.
Speaking of frustrating people, how about this whole Kobe and Emily situation?
Oh. Maybe one of the funniest scenes we've seen in all of 90 Day Fiancé.
How about those ponies?
They're great. They
Like how-
smell great. I love the smell of horse shit, Max. I love the smell of horse shit.
I like how Kobe thinks that the horses might like do something to him because he's never seen them before. So were they going to do something to me? Aw.
He's like, I just want to be playing handball in Cameroon.
Yeah, I would rather be doing that than spending time with Emily.
I've always thought of handball as such a old man sport. At least
Yeah.
out here in the States, you know, I used to work at a racquetball court when I was in high school, and people would come in and play handball on Saturdays, but it was always like age 70 and up.
Well, is he talking about like that type of handball or the handball that they play in like the Olympics when like they're like throwing it? You know, like the handball where it's like,
isn't that the same? Isn't that the same? But just different age groups play it, I think.
you know, handball, where like you hold on, I'm looking at this. It's a different kind of handball, I
It's
think.
two different handballs.
It's handball, but like there's two goals. It's like soccer with your hand.
I see.
Is
That's
what I
probably what he's
think.
talking about.
Yes, because I just Googled handball Cameroon and it took me to like the Olympics, and it's like they're like running across a court.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, the balls are much bigger too. Okay. than
Yes.
Soccer balls.
Yeah,
I
it's like a whole
see.
thing.
Yeah.
I think that's probably what it is.
That's probably what it is. I'm glad we cleared that up.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I can't imagine him playing like racquetball or whatever. You're thinking like squash, right?
Now it's a different kind of handball on the court. Yeah, but it's for older people. It's a slower game. It's definitely not a whole 2 goals sort of thing.
Yeah.
No, nothing like that. Yep.
Thank God we cleared that up for Kobe. We wouldn't want to mar his reputation.
I don't know. It just stuck out to me. I was like, handball.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So they get in a fight, and Emily is just kind of berating him as he's shoveling shit, which I gotta say, if I'm shoveling horse shit, I don't really want somebody criticizing how I shovel the shit unless they're giving me corrective shitticism. You know, I really want I really want someone to help me. Are you actually and maybe if I ask them politely, like, just let me do it my own way, and why are you even here? Maybe they would just leave me alone.
Yeah, that's what I like. The situation escalated quite a bit, and I did feel as much as I thought it was hilarious that Kobe told her to shut the fuck up. I did feel that it could have helped if he was like, look, I hear you, but I just don't need this right now. Can you please just leave me alone? So
he did say that though.
Did he say that?
Well, he could have said it calmer, but he was like, "Why are you even here? Like, I can just do it my own way." Like he was
he just kept saying, "You keep talking, you keep talking."
Yeah,
and it's like, is it a language barrier thing? Perhaps
no,
is that part of it?
I just think it's like so obvious that she is not being like why does she need to be that way? Like it's so clear that she is like overbearing, and I think that he was clearly saying like, why are you doing this to me? Being like, please back off, like I'm getting frustrated. Like,
and it's like, her and her mom do this thing often where they're like laughing at him while he's doing it. And to be fair, like I guess somebody's doing something that they're not used to, but you're used to, you giggle about it and stuff. But I think the teasing combined with the micromanaging, and then the fact that he's shoveling shit for them, all these things combining into one are like, I could see it getting pretty frustrating.
She even says like, I haven't done this in years. It's like, okay, then shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
The whole time I was just saying shut the fuck up to her. I was saying shut the fuck up.
Yeah. He's like, I can't even shovel shit without her telling me I'm doing it wrong. Like,
I think shut the fuck up to most people in reality shows, though. So I'm usually just like, I'm like, Patrick, shut the fuck up. I think shut the fuck up has everybody but John. I only want John to keep talking usually.
Look, if this were like Muhammad telling Eve to shut the fuck up, I'd be like, no. But you know what? With Kobe telling Emily to shut, I was like laughing my ass off.
She was being so rude.
I thought it was very satisfying. I really did. I that could be a bad take. I don't know. I laughed.
Yelling.
I had fun.
He didn't yell at her. He didn't call her the B word.
Yeah.
The C word.
Right. Yeah. He just said shut the fuck up. He couldn't take it.
Where I come from, saying shut the fuck up is not the worst thing in the world to say to someone.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, let's explore this. Is saying shut the fuck up any worse than being overly condescending to someone?
I know. That's why I was like, what after what she did, is it that bad?
Yeah. That's the thing, is like, I don't know. Is that like accountability on both sides, right? Like when they have that argument later, we'll talk about it. But like, I didn't feel like there was much accountability from her being like, yeah, I know I was annoying you and pushing you and being condescending. I didn't hear anything like that.
She never had any accountability.
No, none. So it's like, deserved maybe.
I don't know. She was being so rude. I've never it's like so rare that you see somebody be like that condescending and rude to like their fiance.
I know.
Like I'm just like you or anyone.
Yeah.
Like anyone. Like it's crazy.
Yeah. Well, and then it sucks too because the parents are there, and it's like that's got to feel like it's 3 against 1.
I would just be like, I'm sorry, your daughter was being such a jerk.
I mean, even the mom does admit a little later. She's like, I know Emily can be pushy. I know because she can be bothersome sometimes.
Like, my husband would never say that to me, and I'd be like, well,
You're not like
an,
Emily.
You're not an asshole. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. Like, you're not an asshole. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Why did you raise a little asshole?
Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like you're very nice. Like, you two are very kind to
you
each
just
other.
fucked up raising your daughter. You didn't
like,
feed
you
her
guys
enough
always
ground
say,
nuts
like-
when she was a baby.
You guys always say, like, your other daughter is a normal, nice one, and like Emily is like the wild one who dates ex-cons. Like,
Yes, I
you
know.
fucked up too. Are you telling me you've never told Emily to shut the fuck up? You know you have. Admit it.
Yeah.
Admit it.
Oh, they never would though. At the end of the day, that's their daughter. They're gonna back her no matter what.
Yeah, they would never admit it.
Yep.
They would
But you
never
could
admit it.
You can tell they're thinking in their mind, shut the fuck up too, you know?
Yeah, they're like, it's not his fault. They're just saying it for the camera. The second the camera went off, they like high-fived him. They'd be like, oh, we've been wanting to say that for years.
Thank you for saying that. You're a hero.
Thank you. Yo, you're the man. Here's $2,000.
Here's $2,000.
We support everything you do. We will pay you for everything. We'll pay you for everything. Go open. We're gonna help you open up
They
a
just
cafe
had it
here.
in their pocket ready for the reward if you
Yeah.
ever got pushed to the boiling point.
Say more shit to her, please. We just want you to keep saying everything we've ever wanted to say.
Let's get to this Jabri Miona scene.
We should have her on the podcast and just tell her shut the fuck up.
Yeah. After everything she says, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck
Shut the
up.
fuck up.
All right, so Emily, how did you end up on 90 Day? Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Where are you talking? Shut the fuck up. Oh God. All those Emily stands gonna be coming for us for this one, huh?
Yeah.
All two of them, her parents.
Yeah. Her parents.
Oh.
Mioni and Jabri. This Jabri story is so wild. So he was making fun of David's accent because he didn't speak English well. So David kicked him in the head. So Jabri was in a coma for 3 days.
And then they became best buds.
Because Jabri was dating his twin sister.
I heard he started dating the twin sister after the coma. That's how I took it. Yes.
After the coma, he started dating the twin sister.
But he didn't know that it was.
He didn't know.
Sister. And then when they found out, they became best buds.
And even after Jabri broke up with the sister, they were still friends. And now they're brothers because of that ceremony that they had.
It's a wild relationship.
Okay, how does Mahala feel about the? Like, I would be like, why are you friends with this fucking guy that put you in a coma?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you deeply disapprove of your son being friends with the guy that put you in a coma?
Yeah. Don't you think there's a possibility that you could maybe feud again later down the road and might get into a fight at important times?
David is talk about somebody who I want to tell to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
He's an asshole. I think
he's an instigator too.
He and Emily would be really good together.
Oh, they would be great.
Oh, I don't know. They would really clash.
Just micromanaging each other.
Yeah.
Telling each other what to do all the time. Telling each other to turn off their phones all the time. No, it feels like the whole season has been ramping up to the David Miona meeting. So it's very exciting that it finally happens in this.
It really it's going into this, and David is like, and Jabri is like, yeah, I just want Miona to be on her best behavior around David, blah blah blah. Yeah. But it's like, yeah, Miona is on her best behavior.
She was really kind to him.
David is a huge asshole.
He's a huge dick.
He's so rude.
Yeah.
He's rude.
And I'm not even sure really what he does in the band. He's just the MC. Is he even really an important part of that band?
Yeah, dude, he's the MC. He's the master of ceremonies.
I don't see why he's the king of the band. How do you think
that ceremonies are going to work without a master?
True. Good point.
You know,
Good
like
point.
maybe he raps. I don't know. Like MCs usually rap, but
yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah.
But it was weird to be like. Also, I like how one of the members' name is Brandy, because like there's already Brandy's already a person. Is it just Brandy spelled differently?
I guess. I don't know. I liked that one of the guys was just wore a little space helmet. the
Yeah,
entire
Space
time.
Cash, and he didn't want to reveal his face. And he's a space alien, but he's really a white guy from Iowa. We were told.
Yeah,
So it's
and
really.
too embarrassed to be on 90 Day Fiance.
And then also like,
Although it was great watching him try and separate the two guys during the fight
yes,
with his little space helmet
Space
on.
Cash. And then the producer's named was just Alex. He's the mononymous producer, Alex. He didn't want to reveal his full name.
Yep, pretty much.
Eve and Muhammad. Yeah, Muhammad has gone from like not thinking that Eve will convert to thinking that Eve will convert, and saying that this was something that Eve said she will do all along, it seems like.
And now like almost kind of blackmailing her, saying I'm not going to stay with you unless you convert.
Yeah,
Not cool.
Not cool.
I don't
Eve,
like him.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say I don't like him.
Eve wasn't really feeling it.
Nah, he's a little shit.
He's like, yeah, she's gonna love this mosque thing. She's just gonna see the beauty of this religion she has no interest in.
Yeah.
I love when the prayer is happening. She's just like half-assing the prayers. She's like, yeah, I'm not religious.
Yeah.
She's like, not religious. She's not into it.
Yeah. I thought it was really sweet that she wanted to take him there just so that like he could make friends and have people like him in the community, and he could, I thought that was really sweet of her.
And
I thought that was a very nice gesture.
And it was
Eve.
nice of her to try to see his religion. Like the whole thing was
Yes.
very nice. But then
But she also made it clear too, like she communicated, like, I'm doing this for you and I'm respecting your beliefs and I want you to reciprocate that back to me.
But then at the end, when he's like, maybe this is the first step for you to convert. And she's like, yeah, I have no plans.
Yeah.
Then
well, you could tell everyone in the
I'm
mosque
so
was like
disappointed.
asking him too, like, is she going to convert? He was like, well, I'm trying.
But he was bringing up the clothes thing, and they were like, yeah, well, in America, we're not that strict. They're like, we think you'll.
He's like, we're a little more liberal than
you'll have
Egypt.
to. You'll have to come around because, like,
and he's just like, no. He could be such a dick in the calmest way possible. It's amazing. Listen to me. I will not marry you. I will go back to Egypt if you do not do everything I say, okay?
Put your tits away.
Your hair, it's sticking out again. That would drive me mad, like the calmest voice possible.
Yes.
Like being controlling. Oh. It is nice to see, I will say, a little bit of background from him and I guess why Islam is so important with the story about his dad and being very religious and him passing away young and gives you a little bit of perspective on Muhammad. Having said that, I still don't like how controlling he is being of her.
Yes, and the setting of expectations that are unrealistic.
Yes.
Come on, bruh.
Yep. And I think her friends are very right to be concerned about this. Yeah.
Benny, he looks good when he's training. So has he done MMA before? I'm so confused.
He said he used to practice in the hall with his friends back in
they say he looks good on the show and that he has potential.
Yeah. That's what they're saying.
He's going to train 3 to 4 hours a day.
That's wild. And there was never like an issue was never brought up of this cost too much. So I'm assuming TLC is footing the bill on this training.
So then it's like Ariel's like, so how are we gonna work on our marriage? And it's like, well, you're not.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have to take care of the kid and do everything during that time.
Yeah, he's gonna work on kicking some ass. Is what he's gonna
Yeah,
do.
okay. He's gonna be a super fighter, okay?
And he's gonna have sex with women in the ring.
Yes.
Deal with it. They're gonna get all tangled up, and before you know it, the penis is gonna be going into the vagina.
Yeah, especially because they're wearing makeup.
Yeah. Disgusting. Can't wait to get to that.
Yeah.
Loved that. I loved it.
Yeah, this is just like the preliminary scene where he's like, I do MMA now.
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean, I guess if they're saying he's good,
What are they gonna do? Say he's bad?
I know for the TV, I know.
No MMA for Benny.
Well, and it also doesn't probably bode well for their gym if they're like, we train this guy and he sucks.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to be like, we'll make you into a star. It's promotion for the gym. So yeah, I don't know. 2 to 4 hours a day seems a little impractical at this time when you got a baby and you got 90 days to work on the relationship before
But I
you
mean,
get
like, what are
married.
they gonna do? Like all day, just like sit there and being like, our relationship, like you and me, like
Yeah,
our relationship, you know?
that's true. But it looks like she could use a lot of help since she's working remote now.
No, that is true. That I agree with.
You know, he
Now
could be
that
taking
she's
taking
working,
that baby to the park.
Now that she's
Yeah.
working, that I
Yes.
agree with.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like just like working on the relationship, I'm like, what are you gonna do? Just talk all day?
Yeah.
You can't just vote. You can't just be like, we're working on the relationship. I'm like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. I mean, she's operating like a single mom during the day while he's you know, doing his MMA fights. That shouldn't be the case when he's there with her. But
So it seems like it'd be better if it was something he could do like early in the morning and then be like
Yeah.
done with. Like what
it
if
was a
like,
cool thing for her to be supportive of it and say yes. I thought that
Yeah.
was nice of her.
like what if
but
it was just 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. and then he was done, you know? What if it
Yeah.
was 4 a.m. to 8 a.m.
Let's call him up. Let's help him out.
Yeah.
Let's schedule this out. Let's figure out a better
What if
way.
he could ride his bike there?
Hey, that's a great idea. I love that.
Why can't TLC take him there?
Yeah, come on. I think we know the answer to that though.
Yes.
Drama.
Patrick and Thais are moving to Dallas, baby.
The Big D.
Big D. I know a lot about it.
Mavericks, Cowboys.
Are there good strip clubs there? Or no, that's Houston. I think Houston has the strip club.
Yeah, because James Harden was.
Yes.
Houston. That's how you know.
I think Drake likes the strip clubs there too. I think.
Any team that Harden ends up on, you know,
Yes,
that the strip clubs are good
yes,
there.
Yes. So I don't know that much about Dallas. There's that show Dallas that was famous.
Yeah,
It's in Texas.
it's in Texas. The Dallas Cowboys, like I said.
Is it the capital?
Mm,
capital.
no, I thought
What's the
was it
capital?
Arlington? Is Arlington or San Antonio?
I think it's El Paso is the capital.
Oh yeah, maybe. No,
No,
you
I
might be
don't
right.
think so.
Well, I'm looking it up now.
Austin's the capital?
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Really?
Wow.
Who knew that? Not us.
And
A bunch of
It's
nerds
bad.
are like, I don't know the capital. Whoa." Well, shut up.
I did in 3rd grade when I had to get tested on it, but
Wow.
I forgot now. Like
Yeah.
I did most of my elementary school stuff.
Yeah,
I don't even know 2 + 2 anymore. It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah. When I look back to all the crap I learned in high school, it's a wonder I can think at all, you know?
I know. Same.
Paul Simon.
Paul Simon.
Kodachrome.
What?
I was
Huh?
quoting Paul Simon.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. You know Kodachrome? Okay, anyway.
That song?
Yeah.
I probably heard it.
Oh, okay.
I've listened to the Simon and Garfunkel album. I haven't listened to a lot of solo Paul Simon.
Oh, okay. You probably, if you heard it, you'd probably be like, oh. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, they're moving to Dallas and they're not happy with Thais is not happy that John is coming aboard too. She's not happy.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise.
It's a bummer. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do wonder like why can't he just get like an apartment nearby? Is that a problem? Why can't he just get an apartment nearby?
Because I don't think he has like a real job.
Okay. But doesn't he work for his brother? He
I
works for
don't know.
Patrick.
I just have a feeling that like he doesn't have a real job, so he can't. That is my feeling. Like, don't you have the don't
Yeah, I get that vibe. I just why doesn't Patrick pay him more?
you know, if Patrick has so much money, why
He
doesn't
does have a lot of money. Yeah, just buy him a studio or something.
I just think that like they want to live together.
I think that's the case too.
I think that's also the thing that like they're bonding. Like
No,
they're
I get it. I get that, but like Thais, I see what she's saying too, which is like, oh, are you gonna live with him forever? Like this is kind of weird.
Well, she nails it on the head when she says, she knows he had a troubled childhood, but she's not sure if he's ready to take a step further with her. And Patrick said this, I think, in like the first episode that he came, where he's like, he basically admitted to like, you know, wanting to like have his cake and like eat it too, or like whatever,
Yeah.
that he's like, you know, this way that like if things don't work out with me and Thais, like I'm not giving up on like living with John or not. Like he's worried that if like things don't work out with Thais, that then he'll like not be able to live with John anymore. He doesn't like want to kick John out. So she's basically right.
Yeah, absolutely. They need to work it out sooner rather than later. I mean, what, he's been living with him for 2 years already, and then he's moving to a whole nother city. You would think that would be the time to, you know, change up the scenario, especially with the new girlfriend in the picture living with them, the new fiance, I should say. You'd think that'd be a great time to do it. I don't know. They need to work it out. I'm totally with Thais on this one. It is strange. It's very strange. And I get that they've got all their childhood history and all that bullshit. Like it's probably, I understand the emotional weight behind it, but they must be able to work out a solution that involves them still being close and him not living with them. That
I would
certainly doesn't seem
it
too
more
hard.
if he didn't admit that he was keeping John around because he was afraid that things aren't going to work out with Thais.
Yeah.
Like he admitted
that's not good.
That he's like he admitted the situation. Like, and
I mean, if you're like,
she's onto it.
If you're eventually going to get married, like, don't you want to see what it's going to be like to live with that person, not with your brother in the picture? Like, don't you want to like be prepared for what life is going to be like, just you two, when you're making this like lifelong commitment? I would think you would.
Also, like, I just don't want this plot line to be every single episode.
I know. Yeah,
like you got to resolve this. Like we're too early on for this to be the fucking like come on, we need new plot lines.
Yeah, we need him talking about Brady coming back to the Bucks another year. We
need new stuff.
So we finally get to see David meeting Miona. This is very exciting. He owns his own trucking company.
Yeah, what's up with that?
That was kind of weird.
Yeah.
I didn't see that coming. And apparently Jabri got his Class C license too in order to be able to drive the trucks. He just wants to collaborate with David in any way possible, doesn't he?
He's getting everything. It's like Class C license, his K1 visa. He's getting all that shit. But David's acting like the dad up in here.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
He wants David to start driving again so he can be responsible. You know, he doesn't want
They have a weird
relationship.
They have a very weird relationship.
Yeah, it's like David's a douchebag or something, you know?
But he's just like trying to start shit where it doesn't need to be started, you know?
I know. Like Jabri's like not taking it.
It's almost like they know the cameras are there. It's weird.
Yeah, do you think they blamed us all?
In order to get the black serbs on the map, is that why?
But I think but it's like David wants Jabri to get all up in that rat race.
Cause I'm stuck up in the rat race.
He does. He wants him back on the road.
Yeah. He thought he was coming to Chicago to play some music, and instead he's like, buddy, hop in the truck. You're going out.
He's getting a Bilal style lecture on how to live life.
We got deliveries to make. You got to get in that truck right now.
No.
Oh, jeez.
MC Trucker over here. And then David's all rude with Miona about how Miona's holding him back from his full potential and
Who
shit.
says that? That's just fucking nuts. So rude.
I love this whole episode just being so critical of everyone. This guy's an asshole. This person is rude. You should tell people to shut the fuck up.
Miona should have told David to shut the fuck up.
To take everyone to an etiquette class, sit them down, and tell them how to talk to one another. You're a bad person. You're a good person. This is the way the world works.
How dare you create drama on reality television, sir?
How dare you? You're all bad people. You can't live with your brother. Figure it out. How dare you?
You can't expect Jabri to make deliveries all the way to Florida in 2 days right now, just as he gets to Chicago. Come on.
We will now decide how everyone spends their time and money, okay?
It is very assertive. It's very assertive.
Us?
Well, yeah, that too. David's like, hey, Jabri, after you're done with your deliveries, I got some shit for you to shovel, and I'm going to tell you exactly how you're going to do it too. Okay, so get in the barn. Pretty weird. Oh. Meanwhile, there's this huge mess over in Bilal's home. My God, it's been a flood. It's a flood.
I was so concerned. I mean, the wood was buckling. It was buckling.
Yeah, he's gonna have to replace all the hardwood floors.
It's weird that you would have a wooden kitchen floor and not have it treated to withstand a small puddle of water.
Yeah.
But Shida didn't know that Bilal was so stupid to not have a treated wood floor in the kitchen.
Yeah, she should lecture him about it.
Yeah,
she should.
Why couldn't the wood withstand a small drop of water?
I will say that silverware drawer was pretty cray. It was pretty wild in there. It looked like she was just throwing stuff in there. I will say that I'll give Bilal that one. I'll give him that one.
Then the silverware wasn't clean enough.
Oh man.
Do they not have a dishwasher?
I don't know.
They definitely
would think that they would. They got a dishwasher.
No way they don't have a dishwasher. That's what I'm confused about.
Yep. But okay, Daddy, you got to do what Daddy says. Daddy's upset. That's all there is to it.
Yes, Daddy. No, Daddy. Okay, Daddy.
Oh my God, he's such a dick about fucking small amount of water on the floor. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Again, like with the Emily situation, it's like just the tone and the lecturing, the way you're going about it, it's so condescending. It's so ew. It's gross.
It's just water.
Rude. He's an asshole.
Why can't your kitchen floor withstand water? Because it can. Because you're just being a jerk.
Everybody's an asshole.
There's no. Everyone's a terrible
Fuck
person.
Everybody in this show.
They can't. They're all bad people.
Every last one of them pieces of shit.
Shida can't even organize a silverware drawer. Bad person.
Bad person.
She goes in the bad person drawer.
When are they going to cast a good person on this show? That's what I want to know.
I want to watch the good 90-Day Fiancé.
The one where no drama happens and everybody's happy.
A nice person. I wouldn't approved any of these visas.
So we get back to the barn, the old shit shoveling barn. And,
I did notice that their pictures were angry, really crazy.
Yeah, right. I love how they do that. There's if they're in distress, they're going
frowning. I can't believe they pose like that. Like so this is for when you guys are gonna fight. It's like, oh, we're ready for that. We're gonna fight all the time.
Yeah. I love picturing the the characters at home watching the show through, and then they see that photo of them doing this, and they're like, "Oh shit, this is another bad one. It's another bad one of us." Buckle up for this scene.
Yeah, this was awkward when Kobe's talking to Lisa, Emily's mom, and he is like, maybe it's an American thing where like women can talk to men like they're superior to us.
Oh,
It
yeah,
was
that
like,
was a little
Kobe.
Cringy.
He has said things like this before that I have.
Yep.
It's like when he did the car thing and he was like, I should drive because I'm a man, like,
yeah,
this is
that makes the
cultural
shut the
thing.
fuck up thing less satisfying, so I didn't enjoy it when he
I
said
know,
that.
and it is. I know it was bad. It was bad.
I was like, now the shut the fuck up seems a little different.
I know now it's like, and I forgot about this when we were talking about it earlier, and I'm like, oh. But I don't think that that's where it came from. I think he's thinking about it in retrospect. Like I don't think that's necessarily it. Like
it might be a go-to excuse too, just to be like, maybe things just are different out here in America,
Because I just think anybody would have said something at that point. Maybe it wouldn't have been shut the fuck up, but I think anybody would have been frustrated.
And Lisa does kind of acknowledge it. She's like, look, I know that Emily is,
Emily.
She, you don't think we all want to?
I know Emily is.
You don't think we all want to tell her shut the fuck up? You don't think I want to every fucking day? Huh?
Here's your money. Here you go.
No, but she's like, but look, my husband would never say something like that, and the fact that you even said it in front of me is pretty wild.
Look, I would just, say like, look, it's not your daughter. She pushed me to the brink. It's her fault, not mine.
I'm sorry, but she just needed to shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
That's all there is to it.
What do you want me to do? I was shoveling shit.
She just needed to shut the fuck up,
I don't know.
I mean, between me and you, like, she needed to shut the fuck up, right?
Come on.
Like, she had to shut the fuck up.
Come on. 4,000. Come on. Yeah, but
and then Kobe started to walk away, and he put his hand behind his back, and she slapped him a 5.
Yes.
Yeah. They understood each other. They did.
Oh my god! When Kobe goes to Emily,
hey babe.
Hey babe. Hey babe.
What's up?
Yo, babe. There's no babe. It's like a fucking movie.
Yeah. You babe me after telling me to shut the fuck up.
Don't
babe. Yeah. Can't break that rule. You never say babe after telling your fiance to shut the fuck up. Can't be doing that.
But like, he actually does eventually apologize. He's like, look, I shouldn't have said shut the fuck up, even though you deserved it. He eventually says it, and then she's like, well, I'm sorry for, like, talking.
Yeah. She's like, I'm somehow talking is a crime. I don't understand. You're just saying I'm talking. I don't get it. God. It's like, well, yeah, because you just won't shut the fuck up.
She's the worst.
She just kept getting hung up on the semantics of the word talking, and it's like, oh, I like use the word micromanaging somebody, please, because that's what she was doing. She was being condescending, micromanaging, and I don't think talking was the word to describe what she was doing.
Not good communication with this couple. I don't know.
No.
If there wasn't a kid involved, I don't know how long these two would last.
Oh, it wouldn't.
Because I would be outie.
Yep.
Would be outie.
Yep.
Patrick and Thais, it's moving time, but they stopped to have sex, allegedly.
Yeah, this was a great Tesla commercial, wasn't it?
Yeah, they're like, look, you can have sex at the charging station.
Exactly what Elon
Sex in America.
Sex in the Tesla.
Oh man, they didn't care that there's a dashboard cam there.
No,
Who cares?
they had to go off.
Yep. Wild stuff.
Well, you should still keep your eyes on the road, even when the autopilot is on or whatever. You shouldn't be making out like that. It's dangerous.
It's very dangerous. Yeah.
I don't think that's a good thing to say.
Yeah.
It's not a good advertisement.
It's not. It's not. People, people have died from Teslas. It's a thing. It's a thing. I'm sorry, but they're not as safe as what people think they are.
Thais isn't happy with the new setup because John gets the whole second floor without any like planning or whatever.
Yeah. With his ugly furniture and all.
Yeah, it was pretty ugly.
I kind of agreed with her. I was like, no, this is listen to the one woman here,
Yes.
Let her design everything, please. Let her decorate everything.
I do slightly get Patrick's like frustration a little bit over the fact that he came from a trailer park and the house is $1 million and
that was a nice house
for everything,
really nice
and
house.
she's like, I don't like it, and it's like, yo, I just bought this house, and I guess she wanted more input because she's going to be his wife, so I get
that. Yeah,
I see that side of it too.
Yes.
And he just kind of went ahead and like did everything.
I think she was being passive aggressive. I think it had nothing to do with the size of the house and everything to do with half of the house was John's.
Yeah, and I think that's very fair too.
Yes, but she should communicate it more than being passive aggressive. But I think Patrick got the hint because, even in that confessional with John, they basically said that. Where he was like, well, John, I think it's because of you.
Yeah.
And John's like, it always fucking comes back to me. God damn it.
Yeah, it's like, well, you're giving him a whole floor. Like, that's crazy.
Well, there's got to be some room for my fucking Pat's memorabilia.
But, like, maybe it's better that he gets the whole floor. But, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
How does Patrick have so much money?
That business must be booming. Must be booming.
This guy's going to get, like, arrested.
No, that house was so nice, though, that I was rolling my eyes definitely when she was, like, complaining about how small it was. I was like, oh, come on, Thais. I was like, that place is so nice.
I know. I was like, you can't, like...
Yeah.
So I could see him. He's like, I come from a fucking like 6-person trailer. Like I can't deal with. Like I do get like him like being frustrated at that moment. Like I could imagine. Like,
but he's also pretty perceptive to know what she's actually upset about too.
Yes,
like, he knows. He knows what's up. Yeah.
As someone who did not grow up in a trailer park, I can only imagine what that feeling must be like.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like I
just bought $1 million house.
I can only imagine what it must be like coming from a trailer park to living in $1 million house and having your fiance who did not help pay for the house. But I'm not saying like that's like a problem, but I'm just saying like I would also be like upset at her being like, oh, I don't like it, and being like, I just bought $1 million house. Like,
yeah, this is a nice fucking house.
Like, oh my God. Like, I know you're mad about the brother thing, but it's not forever. Like, I'm just asking you to do this for me. Like, please.
Yep.
But
agreed. Oh, so we get to Eve and Muhammad.
I just want to say I really love learning more about Patrick as time goes on because we didn't know the trailer park.
He's an interesting guy. Yeah.
I know. Like we just like the more we learn about his family past, you're like, oh my God. Like
I'll be honest, first impressions, I'm like, oh, he looks like this broy dude. He's got a Tesla. Like I got this guy pegged exactly if I know who exactly he is, based on those two things alone. But like the more and more I learn about him, I'm like, wow, this guy is like he's got an interesting background. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eve is going out and Muhammad is not happy.
In the way that Muhammad is not happy, where he's like, okay, if this is what your decision is, then I suppose I'm okay. Yeah. Okay. If that's your choice.
Yeah, I know.
Do you feel good about that, Eve? Is that something? Because here I am alone, And all I'm going to do the entire time you're gone is stare at the wall. I'm not going to turn on the TV. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to stare at the wall, and I'm going to be sad that you're gone, drinking, getting drunk, talking shit about me with all your friends. Unbelievable.
Now, I will say, before the drinking part, the part about her going out without him, and
Yeah.
him being upset about it,
Uh-huh.
I sympathize with him a little bit. Not at his approach.
Was
but
this
at-
the day after, though, they had that fight?
I don't know if it's still the day. I don't know if it's
Because she
still
made
the
it sound
same
like
day.
it was fresh.
I don't know if it was still the day after or if it was like a few days after.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, because I'm just saying
Or no, this might have been the day after they went to the mosque, actually.
it might have been.
Because that was all very fresh. Like the
Yes.
sort of argument that they had about her converting.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, yeah, it's like the same week. It's like the same time.
Yeah.
She's been stressed. But I'm just saying, just because he doesn't have any friends, he has nothing, like he can't go out, like he
That's
has
why she brought him to the mosque, though.
Yeah.
Make some friends.
But it's hard. He has nothing to do. So like Theron's not around. Like the only thing that he can do is like hang out with her, and he only has 90 days. So I just think that that's why he's like, like, oh, you're going out. Like I would rather hang out with you. But his approach is terrible.
Yeah.
And the guilting her for drinking. Like,
also stupid.
Like, come on. But I'm just saying, like, I do sympathize with him just on the thing of like, yeah, it would suck.
Yeah.
Like the whole 90 days.
I mean, I have a harder time sympathizing just because of the way he goes about it. Then I'm like, okay, well, I don't give it. Like, fuck you, man.
Yeah, I know.
Go out, have fun, girl.
But I just do understand, like, it is hard for the people who come on the 90-day visa.
Yeah.
And sometimes they come and the people just like go out all the time and they're just like sitting in the house and they're
But to
like,
speak to her end, she's like dealing with all this controlling shit and feeling like she doesn't even have the freedom to go out and get a drink without feeling guilt and all this stuff. And so
oh no, like she definitely just should have done it.
Get out there, girl. Fucking get trashed.
I'm saying, if I was ever going to give Muhammad actually like some sympathy, I would say like, I do get it. Like why you'd be like, oh, please don't go out. Like,
no. Yeah, you're right.
Please.
Yeah.
I'm all alone.
I think there's got to be a base level of sympathy for everybody coming from a different country and having to adjust and all of that, but yeah, in this situation, I was like, yeah, get out there, go hang out with your friends.
But also don't forget that everyone on the show is a bad person.
Just a rude asshole that needs to shut the fuck up.
Everyone on this show is bad. Not good.
Everybody just shut the fuck up, please.
Needs to shut the fuck up. Go to
I want an hour of silence when I watch 90, an hour and a half of silence when I watch 90 Day.
Yeah,
okay?
They really need to work on their manners.
I want to hear car rides of just pure silence. I want everybody shutting the fuck up, please.
All right, when she goes to this restaurant, could they have picked a worse place to go to
I was going
to
say the same thing, Max. It was so loud in there. Like, why?
And there were not subtitles? Like, what?
It was very hard to hear. I agree.
What were they thinking?
Very stupid.
Normally, they go to places like intentionally where no one is, and they were like, "Oh, we'll just go to a fucking like loud."
Producer dropped the ball on this one. I gotta say,
this is unacceptable. This is you know what? Even the producers are bad people. Who would ever say that the people who run reality shows are bad people? No one's ever said that before.
Max, you want to know what I was thinking when it was so loud in that restaurant? Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Oh man. Yep. And then she does something real bad here. She orders a margarita. Oh no.
Oh man.
No.
That was
not
really
good.
That was really bad.
Yep. Muhammad's gonna be very
Dun 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 dun.
Oh no.
Fucking end of her.
Yeah, this was, I guess it was an interesting conversation of what I could hear. But yeah, her friend is worried about the slippery slope of control and how much Eve may be giving up of herself over time with Muhammad if this continues down this road. She brings up valid points. She does.
Yeah, she says she doesn't want to lose you, stuff like that.
Yeah, to where we'll never be able to see you because Muhammad's telling you to stay home and he's telling you you can't go drink and you can't do this, you can't do that.
Yeah, worried that he'll use his religion to control her, stuff like that, But
valid points.
Yeah, I don't think that Eve's gonna let that happen though. So that's the good thing.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean,
I hope not. I hope not. But yeah.
Eve is like so like no, it's not.
Yep. Yep. What she's trying to juggle right now is impossible. I just don't know how this is gonna work.
I just think both of them are very set in their ways. I don't see it working.
I see
out,
her trying a lot more than him.
Yeah, I just think that they're gonna get married because they all do.
Well, I hope he's okay with her going out and drinking with her friends and things like
my
that,
god, the horror. No,
that's here to stay. I don't think that's going anywhere. I really don't.
Oh my god, that is so fucked up.
Yeah, I will say Eve does. She gets Muhammad's back a little bit in this conversation too. She's like, you know what? The next time we all hang out, could you not all like bombard him with questions? And
friend, like, kind of took responsibility, but also like didn't with that. She was like, we were just, asking questions, and it was like, no, like you were a little,
yeah.
You were...
And Eve was like, next time I'd just like it if you shut the fuck up. Could you please just shut the fuck up next time?
They really were too much. Like they were so totally rude.
Were. Yeah. But that's every friend in 90 Day Fiance that's meeting the fiance. Yeah.
Like, what kind of porn do you jerk off to, you sick fuck? What is wrong with you people?
That's a very forward question for a first time meeting someone.
You're like, are you staring at our cleavage? She was like, stop it. Like, are you judging
What do you
us?
think of these, huh?
Yeah, I know. It was
Look
like,
at
stop
them.
it, stop it. Like, she's like, I don't think what we did was like over the line. And he was like,
no, it was.
We were just protecting you, Eve. Okay, we were protecting you. It's like you were being so in his face. Like, I know Muhammad's not the best guy, but like
I showed as much cleavage as possible to protect you.
I do not think Muhammad would have come at them like that. Like that was not his MO in that. Like he's not like in.
He did say that too. He was like, you don't see me like doing this to you. Like, come on.
Like he was just there to like be polite. I know he's not like the best guy, but he's not aggressive like that. And I think there's a way to come into those meetings and kind of like get to know someone. But I love how they're like, this is the only time we're gonna meet him, so we have to grill him.
Yeah.
But it is reality TV, so good job.
Yeah. Well,
good job, guys.
I mean, I don't think that was just their own idea. I think the producers probably had a hand
were like,
in it.
Ask him about porn. Ask him about porn. Okay, now
Tell
ask
him
him.
to shut the fuck up.
Tell Emily to shut the fuck up.
Hey, I got an idea. Why don't you make Kobe shovel some shit in the barn?
No.
And then tell him he's doing it wrong.
Like, they definitely have ranch hands because Emily is like, I haven't done this in a long time. Her mom is like, I'm too old to do this anymore. I'm like,
so who does it?
I'm
and
like,
the dad is busy. He's got his own business. So
I'm like, so who does this? I don't think Kobe is going to be doing this.
Yeah.
Unless they like me, I'm like,
It's a little weird.
Weird. So just Kobe to shovel shit. Like,
all right, now let's suspend our disbelief. This is everything in reality TV is true, Max.
For the scene, Kobe is gonna shovel shit, and Emily, you're gonna piss him off. Okay, and action.
Let's see what we can get Kobe to say. Little devils on his shoulder.
Binny and Ariella, Ariella, she's concerned because she's not seeing Benny enough, and she's taking care of Avi while working a remote job from her
Yeah.
phone. That sounds hard.
The remote job thing is what
Off
put
the
me over
phone.
the top of being like, oh, you know what? Maybe not a good time for the MMA thing.
But dude, that's how he's gonna make money. Big money.
But didn't Ariella say she did the research and most of the money you win just goes right back into training? Like TLC's not going to keep paying for this.
Dude,
Like
he's gonna be so good that he's gonna rise to the top and be in like that top 1%. Didn't you hear what the trainer said? He has the potential to go very far.
because they're training in our gym, and then he turns to the logo and points at it.
Yeah.
Points at the logo.
Yes. RealityAlertGym.net.
Subscribe to our Patreon, folks. If they can do promos, so can we.
Yes, at Reality Alert Gym. But then she pulls up to the gym, and he's training with a girl.
Yeah, he's got a fight in 3 weeks.
With
his
a
first
girl.
amateur fight. Yeah.
I would have called person a woman, but she says a girl. I don't know.
And Ariella comes in, and they're having sex on the floor.
On the
It's
floor.
so fucked up. They're doing every
Yes,
position.
Daddy. No, Daddy. Okay, Daddy.
They're doing every position, even positions that Ariella's never even seen before. It looks so
Yes.
weird. She's choking him out. They're doing hardcore BDSM. It's crazy. It's wild.
Fucking nuts.
This was wild, Max. I didn't even know where this was going until she said it. Until she was like, "You didn't think to tell me that you were training with a girl." I was like, "Wait, this is where the scene is going?" She's actually jealous of him sparring with a female fighter.
Dude, she's wearing full makeup. It's like,
So
yeah,
fucked up.
because she's on TV.
Is this a Jersey thing, Max? Is it a Jersey thing?
To be really jealous and insane? Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
To be a crazy person? Oh, yeah. You watch the Jersey Shore? Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. Did you
I mean,
not
look,
see...
I can see how the day's frustration of her, doing the single mother thing and working could lead to an outburst, but this made her look bad. It made her look really jealous.
What?
And you know what she should have done, Max? Say it with me.
Shut
the
the
fuck
up. Okay, did you not see when Snooki got punched in the face? I mean, this is who we are. Just kidding, because none of those people are from New Jersey. So, the Jersey Shore.
Yeah, they're all like from Staten Island.
Yeah, they don't count. They're from like Staten Island or Rhode Island.
And
They're all
Staten
from
Island
islands.
Staten Island people are wild.
But I will say, they all live in New Jersey now. So now they
do
count.
they really?
So yeah. Yes,
Oh.
Snooki lives in Bergen County in like a mansion. So she's one
Oh,
of ours.
wow, that's
And
funny.
I love Snooki. So let's go.
So now they're true Jersey.
Yeah.
people.
Snooki. Yeah, like come on. She was willing to live here. She's cool. Snooki's
They
chill.
worship the Jersey Devil now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Melissa was really funny.
Equal rights, equal fights.
Yeah, come on. Equal rights, equal fights. You shouldn't be judging her.
That was so awkward because you could tell the both her and the coach like didn't know what to say because they were just so confused by the situation. They're like, "You can't be serious right now." I did like that the coach was like, "I don't like this energy in my gym. You gotta take this
Well, it's
elsewhere."
like, what did you think was going to happen when you let 90 Day Fiancé film in your gym? Did you think it was going to be all smooth sailing? Do you think no
Yeah.
fights were going to happen?
Yeah, I think he was having a little regrets at that point. He was like, "Okay, I don't like my fighters being addressed in this way in my gym. Could you not, please?"
I loved Arya grilling them, being like, "Would you tell your husband or boyfriend? Would you tell your husband or boyfriend? Why are you wearing fake eyelashes? Would you tell your husband or boyfriend?"
Yeah, she's trying to get those digs in with the fake eyelashes too. It's like, oh, so petty, so petty. You don't even know this person, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna like take her earrings out and like start fighting or something. Be like, "Let's go," you know.
That
Let's
would have
go.
been funny. She knew she couldn't take her on, I think.
She's also like, the guy was like, I don't know what goes on in your house. Like, I'm not gonna get into this. This is
Yeah,
fucking
like, why are
hilarious,
you
man.
trying to bring in the coach and the woman? Like,
She was mad, yo. Benny was
God.
lying, yo. He didn't tell her she was fighting with a woman. He's basically cheating on her. But I don't know,
she couldn't
has
just
Benny
wait
like
10 minutes.
has Benny cheated a lot, you know?
Yeah, but even then, this is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. Can you just wait instead of like confronting the woman about it?
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. They're they're literally fighting. It's like the
They're
opposite.
fucking.
Let me look at your pants. Is there a boner in there? Ugh, that is so weird, so awkward. My God.
Think there's not boners all around?
I didn't know there were boners involved.
But yeah, so they're mad. She's mad. Everyone's mad.
Yep, it's wild stuff.
His MMA career is over. So
Yeah.
Before it even began, who knew?
He's out there having sex with all the other fighters. It's a real cheat.
Well, Miona is happily planning her beach wedding while the blacks. What? You grimaced.
I grimaced because I think the whole beach wedding thing, it's really funny to me because I had thought about this beforehand of like, she wants this big beach wedding, but she only has 90 days to plan it. Like any nice beach is going to be booked up for weddings like years in advance, like a year in advance.
How serious is this beach wedding? Like, does she like how crazy is her fucking beach wedding supposed to be? You know,
Yeah.
like does she
Even
just
then,
wanna
like if you're preparing a wedding venue, you need more than 90 days to just do that. You know, like if you're going to an official one, you know, you can't do it that quick. It's pretty tough. Like if you want to get a nice spot, it's pretty tough.
it
you
happens
know.
on the show all the time.
Does it really?
Yeah, they just
Oh, well, I
somehow
guess they
whip it
have
out
the
of
resources of TLC. So
people
yeah.
whip it out of their asses kind of like all the time to make it work somehow.
Well, they have the resources of a major network.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I think
Or
that's
they just
probably
like
part of
find
it.
a place to kind of like do it. But the
Yeah.
beach wedding thing, yeah, it's kind of crazy.
It's wild. Yeah. Maybe maybe the beach of Lake Michigan, you know, they could do their wedding. Right?
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck she's gonna do. But I mean, like, why don't you just go to a beach and get married if you want a beach wedding, you know?
Yeah. They don't really have the money for it as of now, unless he hops in that truck and gets going.
Yeah.
Make some
fucking
deliveries.
Do it. But I really like this song from the Black Serbs.
Don't stop moving, keep that tempo. Don't stop moving, keep that tempo.
Which is actually available on Spotify because I remember listening to it when I was going through the Black Serbs. The Black Serbs are legit too. They're fucking good.
Are all their songs about moving and racing and being
they're
real
all
fast?
They're all basically trucking advertisements. They want
Yeah, I was just gonna say
David's truck company.
David is working an angle here. I see
Yes.
it. I see.
They all have subliminal like trucking stuff going on.
Use David's trucking company. If you play it backwards, it says that. Use David's trucking company for all your delivery needs.
Yeah, so you get Brandy, David, Space Cash. It's fucking sick.
Yeah, what could go wrong? This is gonna go swimmingly.
Well,
Miona's not even there, so how could there be a Miona Oko situation?
Well, Jabri wanted to fucking text her before turning his phone off like an asshole.
How dare he?
Why do you have to do that? All he had to do was shut the fuck up, but he had to tweet her first. I'm Team David on this one.
She's got you whipped, bro.
Yeah, dude.
You're basically just you're forever going to be just whipped by this person. It's disgusting, dude.
He's being a simp. So
how dare you, bro? She's Miona Oko. Look at what she's doing to you. Look at what she's doing to this band. The band is crumbling right now. Right before everyone's eyes. It's crumbling.
It's so funny because Jabri says, "All right, I'm going to text her, then turn my phone off." And then David says, "I want to make sure she's not disturbing us."
He's just such a little so
Jabri starts hitting him. The theme of this episode is people being pushed to their limits.
I know.
It's the theme. Everybody gets pushed to their limits this episode.
I feel like Jabri, like he keeps like saying, like, bro, don't like stop talking about this, stop doing this, stop doing this. He just keeps poking him with a stick. He keeps poking him with a stick.
Yeah. Maybe David's really not over when like Jabri made fun of his accent that one time.
Yeah.
Maybe kicking him in the head and putting him in a coma wasn't enough.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to the next 3 episodes of Jabri in a coma after this fight that they have.
I know. I was like, is Bree gonna put David in a coma? Who's gonna put who in a coma first? Maybe they just go back and forth putting each other in comas. How could you put someone in a coma and then be friends?
It's wild. It's wild.
That's assault.
Yeah.
How is he not? Was he in jail? Was he in
Yeah.
juvie?
Well, he clearly wanted Jabri to shut the fuck up, and so he put him to sleep for 3 days.
Wow. The theme is not pushing to their limits. The theme
It's
was
shutting the fuck up.
People telling people to shut the fuck up. So we had we had Kobe telling Emily to do that. We had Ariella telling Benny to shut the fuck up and stop cheating on him. David and Jabri. Wow. We had Eve telling Muhammad to shut the fuck up. I'm not staying home with you. Patrick telling Thais to shut the fuck up. We're living here.
Everybody needs to shut the fuck up.
Shaida telling Bilal, shut the fuck up. I'm not like going to Juma with you. Shut the fuck up. It's not that much water.
We had us telling the restaurant patrons to shut the fuck up.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow. This is some deep digging we've done here today. It's like we've read an essay in English class and we've come up with like, the theme of the book.
Yeah. A+ for us.
A+. This novel has been broken open.
Oh, well, I'm looking forward to next episode, to see if Jabri survived his coma. It's going to be good. We're going to see.
I love that like we have this new producer. We're really looking to impress him. And they get a fucking fight? Like not even like a little like verbal argument. Like that's fine, but like a physical one, like that's so bad.
Yeah, that's bad.
That
does not happen often on reality TV.
Yeah, a physical fight, like like that's like
people usually come in and break that up.
If that happens, you're kicked out of a lot of shows.
Yeah. Not 90 Day.
Not 90. I mean, you can't. What are you gonna do? Kick Jabri off the show? Yeah.
Oh, well, good episode. We're going to be doing the next one, episode 9, tomorrow, June 14th, around the same time, around 3 p.m. Eastern.
Wow, mid-June already. Who would have thought?
It's crazy. It's hot as hell. I don't like it.
Sorry.
I'm not into it. It's so damn hot.
Sorry, really sorry.
I was just thinking about putting a fan.
I'm still time adjusting.
Sorry. I thought I had a clip that said I'm so sorry, but I don't.
No, that one helped too. The adjusting.
Yes.
To adjust to the heat, right?
Yeah.
That's what it is. Anyways, we will be back tomorrow. Patreon members, you can expect new episodes of Reality Rascals coming soon. That's patreon.com/reality alert. You can check us out on Instagram, Reality Alert Podcast. We're on Twitter as well, Reality Alert _. Subscribe to us on YouTube, Reality Alert, as well as Twitch. That's all. Anything else, Max?
No.
Bye-bye.
Bye. It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your two best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's Reality Alert.
Yes, Daddy. No, Daddy. Okay, Daddy.